Do you have a least favorite chore?
Well, you guys really love your chores.
I love them all, just so hard to pick one.
I actually hate cleaning windows or like glass.
Yeah.
I expect that. Why?
No. The satisfaction after it's done is
No,
really... No?
No.
It's never satisfying because there's always a streak.
There's always a streak.
Welcome to
Papa
Scott
Scott
Podcast.
Welcome to Papa Scott Podcast.
I'm Tariq.
I'm Ivan.
Today our topic is chores,
Why they suck?
why they suck, if any are good.
Why would you want to do them?
I mean, they definitely sucked as a kid. I don't think they suck anymore, personally, but
Yeah.
we need to ask the people of Martin Place if they enjoy chores.
See, there's
or
a
if
few
they hate-
Marie Kondos around here. Let's find out what the people have to say. Let's do
Alright,
it.
let's do it.
You guys dating then? Are you guys boyfriend and girlfriend? Oh, okay. Where are you going to
Very,
go on
very
a
cute.
date? What's your date?
It's,
I don't know.
I'm taking him on a date and I don't know.
Oh, you don't know? Oh, okay.
I guess.
I thought it was going to be a surprise date. but
Did you-
it's-
You should have told him, I planned a podcast for you. We're going to have a conversation.
Yeah, this
It's
is
gonna be
part of
so
the
cute and
date.
romantic.
Yeah.
No, I guess not. Anyways, welcome to Papa Scott Podcast. Thanks for having Scott with us. My name is Ivan.
I'm Tariq.
Today we're talking about chores. Do chores suck? Do you think they're good? Do you like them?
I have a theory on chores.
Okay,
Tell me your theory.
let us hear it.
Okay, my theory on chores is never do them on your time off. Never do them on the weekend. Always do them a little bit at a time during the week.
Get paid to do chores, like during work time or something.
No, I agree with that.
Ideally,
yeah. Yes.
but hopefully just not on the weekend.
Yeah.
Weekend is for fun times.
Do you have a theory on chores?
Yeah, I think the chores are the things to do when you're hungover.
Oh,
Because
that is,
like
yes.
you purify the outside to make you feel yourself feel better on the inside.
Do you have a clean or dirty living space?
It's quite clean. But
You must drink a lot.
I must have
She's nodding. She's nodding in approval. Yeah, you've done well.
Why hungover? Is it because you feel you said you feel better or something inside?
I think something about like vacuuming, like wiping things down, makes you feel better when you're hungover.
It's very therapeutic, and I
Exactly.
feel like when I've had a big night, sometimes my room, I'll leave it in a messy state. I'm like chucking on a different outfit, or I've just come back from work and I'm like heading back out. So when I get home the next day, if I make all of that sparkling clean, it's actually like the best feeling. And then you just
yeah.
yeah.
But maybe I'm not that dirty in the first place. So
Oh,
like
okay,
it's not
yeah.
like
It's maybe just me.
I have to go deep on the cleaning when I'm hungover. It's just more like a light zhuzh, you know.
Do you subscribe to like that Marie Kondo sort of like pick up after yourself all the time, or
Definitely, I can say he does, definitely.
what about you?
He picks up after me.
Oh,
That's why you're going on however many months October is to right now. Do you have a least favorite chore?
well, you guys really love your chores.
I love them all, just so hard to pick one.
I actually hate cleaning windows or like glass.
Yeah.
I expect that. Why?
No.
Uh,
But the satisfaction after it's done is
no,
really
No.
It's never satisfying because there's always a streak.
What? There's always a streak.
Oh, okay.
I can feel your pain.
I hate the laundry.
The laundry.
Yeah,
Why?
yeah,
Why?
yeah. I don't know. It's just so process driven, you know. You just like have to. You just have to
Yeah.
slog.
There's no creative process.
No, it's not that it's not creative, but like there's something satisfying about like doing the floor. You know, you can hear the crackle of the stuff coming up the vacuum cleaner pipe.
Ah,
Like-
okay. Yeah.
You could always do the laundry the old-fashioned way with like a hard rock and some water and just smack it.
Yeah,
That would
yeah.
be, like,
Get creative.
heaps more process driven. It would be like
Oh, that's a process
days
driven.
at a time worth of process.
You know what? I heard something really interesting about the washing machine. Is like the greatest invention for like women's suffrage. You know what I mean? Because it freed up so much time in the day to be able to actually go to work and do other things. And they're not because
What's your thoughts on
traditional cleaning took like 8 hours a day to do.
Now we're just going to work on like laying an egg and we'll be well on our way.
Well on your way. Okay, laying an egg. I do a few of those a day.
Okay. Alex is extremely good at picking up after me and putting things away, but then I'm extremely good at meticulously organizing the away.
that? Ah,
Like,
the organizer.
I put things
Yeah,
in
okay.
cupboards,
Yeah.
but it's just like shit stuffed in cupboard.
The wrong cupboard.
Yeah. But like at least it's not out, you know.
Yeah,
actually
I'm the
quite accurate.
organization mafia.
Yeah.
He's my henchman.
Is there any device or any sort of product that you can kind of like you want to do a little promo for that's like the best?
I do. The Dyson vacuum
Oh,
cleaner.
yeah.
The one that you can
Dyson
see.
handheld vac.
The one that you can
The
see.
cordless- the
like,
cordless
oh
push. Yeah,
my
yeah.
god.
Like the Dyson boyfriend, he does every. What about this Dyson cleaner? Tell us what's so good about it.
Yeah, you can. It's got a little canister, and you can actually see what you've just siphoned
That's the
up
satisfying
out of-
part.
Oh, it's
It's disgusting. Yeah.
you've
quite
never
disgusting.
felt more putrid.
It's a
in your
psychological thing. Right? So you can see the outcome of your hard work. Like,
life.
okay.
Oh, yeah, and how filthy you actually
Did
are.
you guys see they had like a Kmart version a few years ago, which was like $20 or $30, like super cheap. Apparently, it was like similar technology because like I think the Dyson cost what $500.
Did it cause like a supermassive black hole or something?
Every time you turn it on, you get an electric shock.
Electric shock, something like this. Yeah. A kid in China
It was
dies
sold
or
out
something.
everywhere for years. Like people
Restart
would
your
like
heart.
scout the Kmart stores to
Okay, very interesting.
try and get their hands on one. All right, if you guys had a chore that you could remove from your life, so it's just something that's always done, you don't have to worry about it, what would it be? My job.
We talked about this the other way.
I know, but my job
Oh, really?
is driving.
Yeah, driving, like commuting.
Driving's
That's not
not really a
though,
chore, is it?
It can be, depends where you're driving to.
People got some
Well,
whack
you're driving.
opinions on
Driving
what
to
a chore
work, I mean, I guess that's what a bus is, right?
I would not to shave, you know, like my hair and beard would like just be constantly
Yeah.
maintained.
is. Beard maintenance,
Yeah.
specifically? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, is it? You know. Oh
Is
yeah.
that a
Oh, I think
Yeah,
I actually
yeah,
think,
that's personal hygiene.
putting the sheets on, like changing sheets.
Nothing's unsexier than watching someone trying to put the fitted sheet on and like missing and like doing that little dive, like, oh. or it comes off the edge a little bit. I need some help with the fitted sheets. I was gonna say, is there anything like from your childhood, like a chore that you were made to do in your childhood?
Yeah.
Going from sexuality to childhood, is there anything that you made to do as a kid that you hated then, but it's like different now? Like, oh, I hate something else now, or something that you liked as a kid but you hate doing now.
I had organized chaos in my room that my mum never understood. Still kind of the same, really.
Now you have
Understand me, mom.
now you have organization.
Like
Yeah.
middens of like
Yeah.
trash.
I don't know. Like, I always hated like mowing lawns and shit like that.
Oh, of
All the
course.
garden chores,
Mowing the lawn.
taking the compost out.
Yeah.
Like living in an apartment now, you just put the compost in
Exactly.
the green lid bin.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fine.
Oh, totally. Have bought a house. I have the money, but I just didn't want to mow the lawn.
Exactly.
Actually, yeah, I totally would. I hated mowing the lawns, and but when I was a kid, I thought I got tricked basically by my dad. My dad tricked me into thinking it was a really fun thing to do, and then was like, haha.
But were you
see
having
ya."
fun?
I was until I realised it was quite a horrible
Oh, okay,
task.
okay.
How long did that take you? 10 seconds in, you're like, oh, actually, this sucks.
14
Yeah,
years.
well, so there was like some sort of WHS protocol, which was just like wearing these big woolly socks for some reason, even though, of course, a blade would just slice my toe right off.
Oh, right, yeah.
But
Get that Kmart lawnmower.
he's like, oh, these woolly socks will protect you, but of course you're like mowing over rocks.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's like flicking everywhere. Yeah.
What do you reckon of those guys, like, like Jim's mowing? You know, you heard of Jim's mowing, and you heard of like people that hire people to come clean their homes. Do you think those people are lesser human beings?
Fanatic, man.
Tell me.
Jim's got some racial theories that you don't want to know about.
What?
Oh.
Wait, he's still alive.
Tell us the tea.
He's still like running the business, right, Jim? I've seen like
Well, I mean,
videos
it's
of him.
franchise, right?
Yeah,
so like,
yeah,
Jim
yeah.
is not running every mowing service, but yeah.
But he's
I'm-
the head guy.
he's got a manifesto and stuff, you know.
Wow, I'm about to sell all my Jim's mowing stock right now, dude.
He's the colonel.
Talk to Jim, give him a
Colonel
bell.
I didn't know that.
Damn, fuck.
He's a bit of a wacko. Yeah.
Changed my whole perspective
yeah,
of Jim's
yeah.
mowing right now. Jim's antennas.
Maybe we should start up our own mowing franchise.
It's never been done.
Rival him.
Yeah, it's a revolutionary idea. Let's do it.
Like the Kmart of Jim's mowing.
Woolly socks as the uniform.
Do you look down on people that actually like buy those sort of services? They're like, oh, you should do that shit yourself. You should be cleaning your house yourself.
I don't have a lawn. I can't look down on people.
Like people that hire people to clean their apartment for them or something.
Whatever your priorities are, you spend your money where you want
You
it.
got the money, spend it. Why not?
Yeah, 100%. Do it.
Cool.
Any other questions?
No, that's it.
All right, that's it.
I
Enjoy
think
your
you guys
day.
have been great.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very
I
much.
got cold ass hands.
Yeah, you've been out
A little while. I'm like Titanic, you know.
Yeah, you guys saved us. I reckon we've got one more to capture.
All right. Thank you guys. Enjoy your day. Welcome to Pop Squad Podcast. I'm
Welcome.
Ivan.
I'm Tarek, and what's your name?
Bala.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Today's topic is why do chores suck? First question, do you think chores suck?
Yeah, it can because you're doing the same thing over and over again. So
Yeah.
it's like, fuck, like this is boring, right? Like, so yeah,
Do you have a worse chore to do at home?
dishwashing.
Why dishwashing? Some people love it.
I don't like it. I'd rather cook. I
Ah.
love cooking. It's creative. You can mix things and you can do a lot of things. Like dishwashing is a little bit monotonous for me. Like I don't find it creative.
Yeah. Do you own a dishwasher?
Yeah. But you still need to scrub,
What's her name?
right?
Yeah. You scrub, huh?
Is cooking a chore though? Some people might consider it a chore, but
Some people, yeah.
I actually find it like, I find it inspiring, motivating. You can try out
Creative.
a bunch of things. You can experiment. It's all like there's no, like there is a recipe, right? But it's up to you. what you
Science
want
and
to do,
art coming together.
right? But
yeah.
dishwashing, I don't
It
think
is.
so. You just have to
Dishwashing.
scrub. Like maybe some people might say I can put the right amount of dishwasher or the liquid in it.
How
I don't know.
efficient can I do it? How fast can I do
Yeah, I
it?
know, I
Yeah.
what if you got one of those like fancy what they call like those PinoClean like tablets and like
Oh,
you could
yeah.
mix it up, make it exciting to do the dishes. You know what I mean?
It's just not for me.
Do you have a partner, wife, or?
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you distribute?
Luckily, she likes dishwashing. She doesn't like cooking.
It's a
So it does kind of like even
marriage
out.
made in heaven. You know what I mean? You like cooking, she likes cleaning. What's more to it than that?
Okay, what about the other chores like vacuuming, cleaning the bathroom? That's the one I hate the most. I hate that.
Yeah, also like dropping the kids. to, like,
Oh, that's a
school,
chore. Yeah.
Like
Oh.
every day in and day out.
Raising
and I was
children.
like,
Feeding the kids.
that's okay. My kids are a little bit older, so I'm kind of like beyond that. But yeah, just like on the clock, right? You have to go and drop them, and then you'll get a call. Can you pick me up? And I'm like, I'm in the middle of the meeting, but I still have to go and kind of pick them up.
Yeah.
But I think the goal is how can you mix it up? How can you make it interesting, right? So when I drop my kid off to school, we always chat up on different things. We say, hey, what's going on? Like, what's new in this world, right? So we try to kind of like mix it up and make it interesting. You have to break the monotony.
Variety is the spice of
That's
life.
great advice.
So you got to incorporate variety into the chores as well.
So
Do you
how
ever-
could you make dishwashing more fun for yourself? Do you think? If you can incorporate some variety,
Yeah. Play some funky music,
yeah.
Oh, there you go.
dance on it.
Play some funky music, white boy, or talk to your children or make them do the dishes.
I wish they all kind of like on their iPad or they are watching
Ah.
something. So dishes is actually it could be therapeutic. Like it's a solo activity. You're kind of doing that.
Yeah.
But I like if some music, you can
Podcast
dance
or something
around.
like that.
Yeah.
Do you have a green thumb? Do you do much gardening?
I'm not into gardening much. Yeah, we have a beautiful backyard, but
How did it appear? It's just beautiful naturally, like without you doing
When
anything.
you bought the house?
gardener.
A gardener.
We have a gardener who comes and takes.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
That was another question I was going to ask. Do you think people like like gyms mowing, those sort of services?
Yeah.
Do you use those sort of services, or do you
I'm
have a
not
gardener?
from Sydney, Australia. I live in the US.
Oh, you live in the US, so
Yeah.
you hire a gardener.
I'm not into gardening. Like I'm a city boy. I grew up in the city.
Yeah.
So I didn't have like gardening or backyard. So I'm not into like a lot of like this gardening and like all the earthworms and stuff like that. It's not for me.
Mulching. Do you think people look down upon people who use like services like cleaning their house or gardening or something? Like, why don't you do that yourself? Like, come on, why are you paying someone?
Yeah, good question. That's a constant debate between me and my wife, right? My wife is like,
Is it
you
worth
have to do
getting
everything
Jose to do it?"
yourself. Like you have to teach the kids how they can be self-sufficient.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, but then like, isn't there a better use of my time, right? If I can get a gardener to take care of the backyard,
Yeah.
I can do something else.
Time is money.
Yeah.
But you could even just use that time to relax instead, and that's something
But if
valuable.
you enjoy that, right? Maybe
Yeah.
I don't like gardening that much.
Yeah.
So
you could
find that
hire
stressful.
someone, and in that time, you don't actually have to be productive. You can just chill out.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Do you think in households there is an even distribution of housework nowadays? Is that getting better? Is it worse?
I would think in my household, I don't know if my wife is watching.
She's a big fan of our podcast, actually. How'd you know?
But yeah, like I think these days, like men, women, they're equals, right? So you all need to kind of like collaborate. And again, you need to figure out your swim lanes. What are you good at? What is that you like doing?
Yeah.
I think my wife loves cleaning and like vacuuming. I really don't like it. Like,
Sounds like you don't like any chores.
no, I said I like cooking, right?
It's barely a chore. Barely
Is
a
that
chore.
It's
More like
it's,
making
it's
mess,
like
isn't
an
it?
art form, cooking. I would say. It's an expression.
Cook every day. You have to put a meal for your kids.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
Depends
But
how you look
Does
at
that mean having a shower is a chore?
What is it?
Does that mean taking a shower is a chore?
Yeah, some days I mix it up, right? Like I don't have shower at the same time in the morning. Like I might have it later in the day. I go for a run. I think it's okay to mix it up. You
Yeah.
have to change the routine. Otherwise, it's like
I hate chores, so I never shower personally.
Last question. If you had one chore that you had to do for the rest of your life, and don't say cooking, because we're banning that as a chore.
Yeah.
What are you doing? So your wife will never do this chore again. It's always going to be you.
taxes.
Taxes
That's such a good answer. He only has to do it once a year.
once a year.
But It's time consuming, and my wife doesn't want to do it. It's painful.
Oh.
I have to get all the paperwork
Do you know-
sorted out.
Bala's definition of chores
Yeah.
is I'd probably just eat ice cream. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
yeah,
that's a
I'll
horrible
do that.
one.
I'll take
Yeah.
it for the team. But taxes in the US suck compared to here. You know, you have to
Yeah, it-
guess how much it is and
Yeah,
work
is-
it out. And
It's painful.
here, it's like they tell you how much you owe, you just
Yeah,
pay it.
yeah, you have to do a lot of
Yeah.
the paperwork. It requires some. Yeah, you have to think and like look at all the numbers and see if it kind of adds up.
Okay, fair enough.
So from his
Sucks,
perspective,
yeah.
it's actually a little bit hard. Yeah,
I respect that.
we respect that. Thank you, man.
Bala.